The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Milan have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is for...
Here's a shot! Loose ball now, and it's come back out to him. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And it's Dembele. Can he finish? Manchester United. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Thinks about the shot. Kaká! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So, a breakthrough already. It's not an especially good pass, that. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Look at the space, it's Bale! Guardiola. He's a sharp little ball here. Face to face with the keeper. Tries a shot! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's got tall. In he goes again. Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposite.
And the shot! It's in! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Gerrard! And now they can clear their lines. Nuno Mendes proves too strong, and he's gone backward here. Gerrard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass somewhat off target. That is ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Beckham. Adams. Beckenbauer. Half an hour played now. Beckenbauer. Now, can they get him away? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Knocks it out wide. Alexander-Arnold. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Bale. That's been cut out, well played. Beckham. Ambitious ball here. That is good alertness. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Oh, super ball! And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to clear it. No way through. Well, there's a probing ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ibrahim goes for a shot! No mistake! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Header! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
In by Ibrahim. Oh, smashing! Crossbar comes to the rescue. It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Manchester United are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement, a 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che fra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari dei treni speciali.
And we're underway again. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kaká unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That pass has been well intercepted. It's full on! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Swings in across.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's ambitious. And that is a routine catch.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He is through here. And that's aimed into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Searching pass he's played there. That is a great pick out. Nuno Mendes. Milan looking to pass their way through. And he's intervened well there. Forlan. And it's made its way to him. Nuno Mendes. To Gerrard. And here's Ibrahimovic. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Plays it through. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that. Up he goes! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. Could be danger here. Now then, the ball's come loose. An instinctive climbs up big. He's got a goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Another one. This must be his personal high. It's become a case of men against... Great chance! He scores! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Milan playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Nesta calmly anticipates. Half an hour gone in the second half. Knocks it into space, and he's managed to get free. Shot at goal! Goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Nicely aimed pass. Can he let... Goes for finesse! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
Can he get it through? Oh, they could be caught out here. Guardiola. Looking to play him in. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here. Dida claims comfortably.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that's a throw-in. Guardiola. Played out to the right. That's been slipped through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Ibrahimovic, totally unstoppable today.